Good evening, everybody. You're watching Jersey Pro League Hockey presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting live here on YouTube. My name is Carl Pascal. Joining alongside me, Trey Wright, my wonderful co-host, joins me here for these JPL playoff games. And thank you for tuning in to these streams. We really appreciate it for not just us here at Breakout Sports Broadcasting, but for the Jersey Pro League as well. We are coming back to you now live after game number one of the Jersey Pro League Pro Division playoffs, Pro Division semifinals. In game number one, Lab Elite Hockey defeats Team Chima 12-2 after a 8-goal swing in the third period.
Yeah, it was a complete onslaught there for Team Lab over Chima in that third period. But now taking a look here for your starters here for the next game between Team XHockey and 43 Oak. Starting goaltender is going to be CJ Hapward here for Team XHockey Products. He comes into tonight, the Colby College native, comes in with a 1-1 record, a 9.00 GAA, 8.20 or a .820 save percentage. And then the other end of the ice, it looks like it's going to for 43 Oak. Looks like it's going to be Andrew Takis from Colgate, the 13 GAA, .764 save percentage. It's going to be your goaltending matchup. But yeah, you mentioned that previous game here that just ended about 10-15 minutes ago. A complete onslaught in the third period there. It was a pretty close game until the midway point of the third period when Lab opened it up to a 5-goal lead, and it was just downhill there for Team Chima. Ryan Kenny doing a spectacular job for keeping Lab in that game, or keeping Lab up atop the point standing, or keeping Lab
at the top of the standings.
At the top throughout the entirety of the game. Lab not surrendering the lead once, and they are moving on to the JPL Pro Division Finals. Their opponent will be decided here in this game between 43 Oak and Team XHockey Products, and we are in for a spectacular game here. And we saw it a couple times this season. These two teams can produce some barn burner of the games.
Yes, they certainly can. And just looking at some of the point totals from these teams, they are some of the highest scoring teams in the division. Looking at the leading goal scorer for XHockey Products, Alex Whalen of the Cleveland Monsters of the AHL, 29 points in 6 games, 15 goals, 14 assists. A monster season, literally, for Alex Whalen. And then on the other side, Team 43 Oak, Ryan Schelling, leading the team in 6 games, has 26 points, 11 goals, and 15 assists. Both star-studded lineups for both these teams. It is going to be a good one here tonight.
Absolutely. Whalen leading the Pro Division in points this season. Like you said, he's had a monster of a campaign, and he is looking to lead his team to the promised land of the finals. But we've got 48 minutes to decide who is going to go into this final game.
It is going to be an interesting one to see here tonight. But before we get into it, as we round up warm-ups here, just want to take a quick thank you yet again to say thank you for watching and tuning into these games. We really appreciate all of the support for us here at BSB and for the Jersey Pro League. After this game here tonight, we'll be back here tomorrow night for the Club Division semifinals, also at 7:30 and 9 p.m., and then here for the finals at 1 and 3 o'clock on Saturday. as we get set here for the opening face-off of the second semifinal game of the night. It is going to be a good one. Grevy and Whalen in the face-off circles. Both benches ready to go. As we are set and we're off. Grevy lays it back to Terrain. Terrain with it. Goes to Maysunis. Maysunis, long stretch pass to Konolov. Konolov into the zone. Gets it poked away by Whalen. Whalen with it. Pass across to the other side. Looking for Josfek. Found him. Looking for Whalen in front. Whalen there. That one sticked away by Maysunis. Maysunis up to Grevy. Grevy looking for options. Has Konolov with him. Tries to feed it in front. Sticked away. That one goes wide. Still loose in front. Knocked down by Hapward and sent into the corner. Puck still loose up at the point. Now Maysunis walks in. Has to pull. Tried to go to Grevy. Taken away. Maysunis on it again, though. Able to keep the puck. Trying to get away from Whalen. Able to do so. Walks through the defense. Cuts into the slot. And we're going to get a whistle, as it looks like there's going to be a penalty here on Whalen.
Whalen taking a holding penalty there, as Hapward has passed his first two tests as goaltender in this matchup, but let's see if he's able to pass the penalty shot.
It's actually going to be Whalen's penalty shot. The penalty was going to go to Maysunis for a hold. Holding Whalen's stick is what it seemed like. And what a chance here for XHockey Products early. The league's leading scorer drives to the left side. Stays on the forehand. Obstacle to the backhand late, and making the save is Takis. Big save there by Andrew Takis. Let's get a replay of that one.
Beautiful save there. Read him the entire way. And then just great save with the right pad there. Keeps this game deadlocked early. It's not going to stay that way for long, I can tell you that.
Based on the last game, you may be correct, as Galante fires when Schelling was there, puck bouncing around. Goes off the legs of a defender, now at the point. Dancing around, sending the pack back across to Galante, trickles in on goal, goes wide. Galante still with it, tries to get it to Schelling, finds him in the circle. Schelling looking for options. Sends it over to Silverstein. He tried to go in front. Puck loose at the side of the net, cleared away. Terse lifts that one up, couldn't get it out. Schelling dumps it back in deep. Ivan Chinch there. Ivan Chinch with it. Sends it to Terse. Terse on the far side boards. Sends it across to Sordillo. Sordillo walks and fires a shot. Tried to go under the bar. It goes over it, though. Sordillo still on it. Tried to go back down to Terse. Had it picked off. Back the other way. Schelling, breakaway chance with Galante. 2-on-0. Galante with it. Stays with it. Goes to the backhand. Closes, and closing the door is Hapward. And it gets sent wide on the second chance.
Oh, my God. Galante had a great chance there. A 2-on-0 chance. Surprised he didn't try to do a tic-tac-toe. Is back the other way. Great save there on Terse is from Takis. And it's back in possession of 43 Oak.
Not for long, though, as Router gets it across the other side. Looking to send it back to Router in front. Couldn't get a stick to it. Oak get it back, not for long. Router able to take it away. Router with it, looking for Les on the other side. Finds him right in front. Les to the doorstep, and a big save by Takis. That one in front again, looking for the stick of Router. It goes wide, and Oak are going to get it back. Oak tried to make a move by. Gets broken up at the blue line. Router with it. Has Les with him. Late man back. Router fires when it goes wide. Router still with it. Looking for somebody. It's picked off by Grevy. He plays it up ice. Oak into the zone. They lay it back to Grevy. Have Terrain on the other side. Grevy fires a shot. It gets blocked by Les. Les on it again. XHP send it up ice. Have McGee and Josfek come on. XHP still with it. Lay it for Josfek, and it's saved by Takis.
Takis with a great save there in the low slot. Both goaltenders coming up huge in the early portions of this game. Yeah. Not much else to say.
Yeah, they've been very, very good so far. Shots 5-4 right now in favor of 43 Oak. Les with it, plays it back, looking for options. Les gets it back again, or actually that's McGee. McGee in the zone, chips it across to Josvek. Fires it, was looking for Whalen, couldn't get it to him. Whalen able to get on it now. The assistant captain walks in looking for options, tries to go backdoor pass to McGee, but he couldn't get a stick to it. McGee on it again, looking for Whalen, puts it off the side of the net. As the net comes off, got a little bit of the post as Takis was able to get there. And we'll get a whistle.
Another great sliding save there from Takis, as McGee trying to get that in the back of the net. Takis being tested early as well, and he's passed everything. Face-off one here by XHockey Products.
And a big rebound there off the save. Cool with it now. Cool in the zone. Lays it across for Whalen. Whalen to the backhand. That one goes wide. Whalen back to Cool at the point. Sends it across to the other side. Looking to shoot. They do. Saved in front. Cool again. Another rebound saved. Big, big saves by Andrew Takis. Is back the other way. Maysunis on the breakaway chance. He puts it wide right. Terrain with it now. Trying to dance away with it. Taken away. 2-on-1 back the other way. Whalen with Josek. Whalen fires one off the pads. Was looking for the rebound. Terrain with it again. Up to Maysunis. Konolov there as well. Konolov with it. Fires. He snipes it. Bar down and in.
Konolov with a bottle rocket to open up the scoring as the Princeton Tiger makes it 1-0 with a great snipe there to get it past Hapward.
What a shot there from Alex Konolov. And good play from Terrain to Maysunis, and Konolov buries that one. His 14th point, 8th goal of the season. Maysunis with it up to Konolov again. Konolov with it across to Terrain off the pipe. Back the other way, Terse. With it in the zone. Tried to go to Sardillo. Was broken up by Schelling. Actually, that was Galante. Konolov with it. Gets in front of the net mouth, and Hapward makes the poke check. McGee to the puck now. Galante taking it back. Toe drag through the middle. Hapward makes the save and gobbles it up on the rebound.
Another great save off of Galante, but Konolov has been all over the puck in the last couple of minutes here. He's got the only goal of the game so far. Almost made it 2 with a nifty backhand move that was swept aside by Hapward. But Oak coming out guns blazing early. 1-0 already. 10 minutes, just a couple of clicks over 10 minutes to go in this opening period.
Shots 10-10 right now. As Oak trying to get this one back with Router fighting for it in front. Looking for options across to Mika. He couldn't get a stick to it. Had to play it off his skates. Tried to get it to his stick, but it was broken up. Schelling on the puck. Tries to play it across. Bouncing around as it comes to an XHP player. Looking for the long stretch pass across. They find McGee. McGee to Router in front. That one lost in the skates. Taken away by Schelling again. Or excuse me, that's Galante. Galante with it. Looking to turn around. Tried to find Schelling on the other side. Schelling looking around. Puck loose. Bouncing out of the air. Galante got a piece of it as it's taken down by McGee.
Galante trying to hit that Alex Ovechkin style, or rather, I'd say Bryce Harper style. Trying to hit that mid-air like a baseball bat. Back the other way. And a great save there from Takis.
What a save with the glove on that backhand shot. Absolute rocket there on the backhand.
I think that was Matt Brown from, excuse me, no, that was, not sure who that was, from XHockey.
McGee across to Cool. Goes through the skates over to Josvek. Josvek gets it back. Plays it to Cool. Crosses up with Whalen. Cool with it. Opts to keep the puck. Tried to go by Grevy. Had his stick lifted. Terrain with it now. Lifts it up and out. Back the other way. Oak with it. 2-on-1. Have Felix. Grevy on the late man. Back. That one saved by Hapward. Felix on it now. Has it gone by Grevy. Whalen with it. Trying to hurry, get on the breakaway chance. Terrain speed that. Big save there by Takis.
A great stand-up save, but an even more incredible back-checking there from 43 Oak, able to prevent Whalen from getting a clean chance on Takis.
Both Terrain and Felix on that back check were ridiculous, trying to cut off Whalen. Some fantastic efforts there from the defenseman.
Oh, Felix just rocketing up the middle of the ice there from Whelan.
Back the other way. Oh, come again. Silverstein tried to find Konolov on the other side, but it's broken up. Les feeds it across to Whalen. What a pass. Whalen tried to go 5-1 on the rebound. Takis gets it too.
Well, Whalen is definitely putting a lot of effort into trying to get this game tied up. Takis is having absolutely none of it, but the speed out of Whalen.
It is ridiculous, the speed that Whalen has.
That is AHL speed you're seeing there, ladies and gentlemen. It's incredible as the Columbus Blue Jackets prospect is just flying here at the here on the ice.
Yeah, he has been all over the ice so far, but also highlighting that pass from Les. What a pass, and right in front, and Hapward shuts the door as well.
Colby College netminder getting his fair share of rubber as well. Scores only 1-0 so far, even though the shots are 13-12. We've seen a lot of action here as Hapward scoops that back up, and we'll have another stoppage.
That shot coming from Schelling on the near side boards. Schelling on it again. Dances by Sordillo. What a move. Feeds it across to me. As soon as he fires, that one blocked in front. Terse the other way. Has Sordillo with him and McGee. Sordillo with it again. Sordillo to Terse. Looking for options. Was possibly even looking for a Michigan chance there as he wraps it back around. Terrain with it to Maysunis. Able to sneak by Terse. Not for long as it's sent across by Les. McGee now into the zone. Tries to get by a defender. Him and Terrain collide as both of them go down. Konolov the other way. Konolov tries to dance through, has Maysunis. Schelling comes on late. Schelling with it. Gets by a defender. Looks to go. Sharp angle. Tried to wrap it around. Still loose now under Hapward, and we get a whistle.
Hapward does a great job hitting that puck right between his skate blade and the goalpost there, preventing it from going in. But 43 Oak has come here to play. And XHockey Products has just got to try and respond in any way they can. They're still down by a goal.
They got to find some better ways to try and get some more shots onto Takis. As Router with it now has Cool all alone on the other side. Cool fires it wide right of the post. Had it wide open on the far side. Foot race back the other way. Galante able to get there. Has Schelling in front. Lost the puck. As it's going to be gloved up by Hapward for a whistle. What a chance for XHP, putting it just wide.
Oh, John Cool, the SUNY Cortland native, with a beautiful chance, trying to go top cheese there. Wide open on the top right, just sailing it just a couple inches wide. Beautiful chance to try and tie this up, but Oak remains in the lead.
Router with it across. XHP in the zone. Looking around for options, trying to find one in front. Cool was there as Router, as that puck careens in onto Takis, and he's going to hold on.
Still 1-0 here. 13-15 your shots in favor of 43 Oak Foundation.
I think they actually just added some on now.
15-15 now.
Yep, 15-15 your shots dead even in the shot category. Pass back across. Oak the other way. Looking to get through. Big save by Hapward on the breakaway.
We have seen some huge netminder stoppages here already, and it's only been the first period, Carollo.
It has been very, very impressive so far, as back the other way on the doorstep was XHP, but couldn't get the shot off. XHP still with it. Have Router in front, looking for the deflection. That one sent around. Router on it as well to McGee now. Back down to Router, bouncing puck in the corner. Down below the goal line, Felix is able to pick it up. Final 5.5 left. Schelling with it. Back the other way. Breakaway chance for Schelling. Schelling fires. Hapward makes the save again.
It has been save after save after save for CJ Hapward here for this XHP team. They come back the other way. He's hoping that he'll finally be rewarded with a goal from his team. But Oak trying to retain possession in their own zone. It comes to Galante. Galante skates it up to Schelling. Schelling puts it on Hapward. A great save there out of the netminder for XHP.
Felix with it. Terrain now gets the shot off, but it gets blocked in front. McGee with it. McGee tried to feed Josvek, but it's going to be called for offside on Terrain, so we'll get a whistle. Let's look at that breakaway chance. The first save for Hapward. Great job to get across and great job to keep his stick down and not allow it sneak through 5-hole.
Just great positioning there from Hapward, able to keep his team in this contest right now. 4:30 to go here in game or in the first period of the second game of our back-to-back doubleheader here tonight for the Pro Division playoffs here for the Jersey Pro League. Remember, the winner of this game will play Team Lab Hockey Products.
Lab Elite Hockey.
Lab Elite Hockey, thank you. Lab Elite Hockey in the Pro Division Finals on Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time right here on BSB. Still a tight one here.
Yes, it is. McGee with it. Cool there as well, but it comes out to Silverstein. Taken back away by Whalen. Whalen turns on a dime, tried to go by Silverstein, couldn't do so. Silverstein, long stretch pass up ice. Looking for options into the zone. Oh, nifty little move to power to the front of the net, but it's broken away. Over on the other side, Grevy gets denied by Hapward. Wow. CJ Hapward, what a save.
I swear, I don't know what is with these goaltenders. Watching Dominic Hasek highlights last night, they probably got Rick Jennerat's voice ingrained in their heads. Holy jumping.
What a save there from CJ Hapward. Able to deny the captain of 43 Oaks, Sean Grevy, twice on that opportunity. Was all alone. Was nearly down and out. As a nice pass under two different sticks to Sordillo. That one across, now looking for Terse. Terse on it. Wraps the puck around to McGee. McGee to Sordillo. Taken back away up to Konolov now. Konolov, stretch pass to Maysunas, has Schelling with him. 2-on-1. Maysunas to Schelling, it goes over his stick. Konolov nearly took that one away, but McGee is able to hold on to it. Looking for options up to Terse now. Terse has Sordillo with him. Over to Sordillo now. Sordillo to Terse. Behind the goal line, looking for options, was trying to go back to McGee, but it's taken by Schelling. Schelling is going to pull up in his own end and reset here. Oak bolts into the zone. Try to go by a defender, have to wrap all the way around, have Maysunas at the point. Now finally play the saucer pass to him. He goes over to the other side to Schelling. Schelling wastes his options, sends back to the point. Oak looking for options. They fire when Hapward gets a piece of it, and it goes into the right corner. Maysunas tries to through the legs behind the back pass, but it gets deflected into the corner. Schelling still there. McGee able to corral it away from him. Goes up ice now. Puck played all the way back into the 43 Oak end. Under 2 minutes to go here in this first period as Hapward has to come way out of his net to play that puck. Move forward. Not for long as Galante has it, but it'll be called for offside.
And that was a very late offside call there from the linesman. Galante had that puck in his possession for a solid 5 seconds before they called it offside.
Yeah, I'm surprised that wasn't called sooner, but it was kind of tough to see from that angle where the referee was. Oaks still with it, try and flip it over past McGee. They get it into the zone. Try to go by McGee. Can't do so. Loose puck. Going all the way back down to Takas as he plays it away. Oak still with it through the neutral zone, trying to go by the defenders. Sending it back in front. That went off the side of the net. That was by Galante. Trying to go back to Masunas. He's able to keep it in at the point. Tries to give the defenders a shimmy. Able to keep it in on the blue paint as he fights off some holds. Able to keep that puck still, now finally going away from him. McGee with it. Over to Router. Router into the zone. Tries to dangle through and get by a defender. That was Grevy. Couldn't do so. Galante with it now. Galante across. Has Grevy. Grevy! Shovel shot in on the rebound as well. Hapward gets it. Grevy with the diving shot, but Hapward shuts the door down.
Grevy has had some great opportunities on Hapward here, as we'll take another look at that incredible save out of CJ Hapward.
And what an effort by Grevy as well to make that shot. And look at this pass on top of that across from Galante.
Oh, Galante with a beautiful backhanded saucer pass to Grevy. Just unable to solve Hapward again. Back the other way. It's going to come back to the XHP zone.
Whalen with it now. Tried to dance by a defender. That was Terrain. Couldn't do so. Josvek with it. Has Cool on his left, and now behind him, Josvek opts to keep it. Was looking for Whalen in front. Couldn't get anything on the shot.
There was nothing but white in the low slot there. No options for XHP, and that'll do it for the first period.
A 1-0 game in favor of 43 Oak after one period of play. Shots 24-17 in favor of 43 Oak. A very, very good period for both teams, especially the goaltenders.
Absolutely. Hapward and Takas at both ends of the 200 feet of 200 at the sheet of ice. I don't know why I can't talk. I'm telling you,
Trust me, I feel you, Trey.
I have not done color commentary in a while, ladies and gentlemen. If you couldn't tell, but both goaltenders doing absolute upstanding jobs here tonight. In just the first period, you mentioned that this was a barn burner back in the last time these two clubs played together. Now we might just see an epic goaltending duel here tonight.
Well, we'll have to see what happens in the next two periods. We're going to step aside, take a short break. When we come back, we will have the second period of action for you. Welcome back, everybody. You're watching Jersey Pro League Hockey presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting live here on YouTube. After one period of play, 43 Oak lead 1-0 over XHockey Products. A very, very good first period for both goaltenders, at least, as Galante walks in, fires one. That one loose. Hapward makes another save. Felix diving for that puck, or excuse me, that was Terrain. And a quick start to this second period.
I think that went off of Hapward's paddle there, so another incredible save out of the Colby College goaltender. That one goes just wide. Fight in the crease. Hapward's able to cover it. And he is still standing strong, keeping this XHP team in the fight. They're still down by a red light.
That was a big, big opportunity there for 43 Oak. Just couldn't capitalize on it and make it 2-0. Firing a shot, and Hapward makes another save. That one right off the draw from Schelling. A wicked wrister, but Hapward is able to save it. Off the draw, XHP with it. Les sends it around. They try to play for Whaling on the stretch pass. Schelling with it now. Looking, tries to shoot. Konolov there looking for the rebound. That one goes through the slot and over into the far corner. Felix with it now. Trying to drive to the net mouth, but it's sticked away. Still in the zone. Now taken by XHP. They send it across. Is going to careen past the goaltender in Takis. That one right out in front. Sordillo puts it over the bar. Had the tying shot on his stick, but roofed it over the net.
Oh, he had a wide open chance, right point blank, and he just roofs it into the rafters. But back the other way, Galante trying to get in, trying to go over the shoulder of Hapward.
I think that was actually Schelling who shot that.
Excuse me.
Loose puck right in front of us as that one played by Ivan Chinch back to Silverstein. Silverstein crosses up with his D partner. As Oak move it forward, not for long as it's stopped in the blue line. Terse with it. Has Sordillo with him. Tries to get it to him. On the far side, looking for options. Not many as he goes back to Terse. Terse to McGee at the point. McGee with it, walks in. Has to wrap back around. Plays it across. Sordillo to Terse. XHP will have to reset. Didn't like their options. We'll have to try and redo it as it's taken away by Oak. Oak into the zone. They have Schelling with them. They try and play through a defender. They do. Couldn't get the shot off, though. Still in the zone. Have Silverstein at the point. They cross up with Schelling. Oak still in, cutting into the slot. They fire a shot. That one goes wide. Might have gotten the piece of a skate of an XHP defender. Long pass. Tried to go up ice. That one goes by Maysunis. Maysunis with it. Plays it up in the neutral zone. Oak there. They finally get it into the offensive zone, trying to drive right to the net mouth as Cool sticks that one behind the net.
Great defensive positioning there from Cool as back the other way comes XHP. Cool with a blast, and he fires and scores.
Oh, my goodness.
With an absolute bomb.
John Cool fires that one into the back of the net. What a shot from John Cool, and what a setup for that shot as well. What a pass.
Transition going the other way, and what a shot that was.
What a one-timer.
Oppenheimer level bomb right there.
That was an excellent shot as Router lays that one off, trying to fire back across. Couldn't get it to the net mouth. Cool. Lays that one up ice. Terrain is there, trying to play it away from him as it goes back to Les. Les with it. Up ice, moving it forward in front, and that one's knocked away. Tie game at 1-1. Les right in front. Les all alone. Saved by Takis. My goodness, what a save by Takis.
Oh, I have no words, Carollo.
We've seen some incredible goaltending efforts here today. That one might just be one of the best.
Point blank chance there for Brendan Les, but Takis standing strong. We've seen so many point blank opportunities, and none of them have gone through. It's only taken a nifty move from Konolov back in the first period to get Oak on the board, and then a blast from John Cool to tie it up for XHP. 1-1 here with 12:25 remaining in this middle frame. Back the other way, glove save there from Takis. He's been strong, but Hapward has been strong as well. What a close game. Like I said, this has got to be a defensive matchup or a goaltending matchup. Classic netminder duel here.
Yeah, it seems that way so far. 29 shots for 43 Oak compared to 22 for XHP. That puck meant for Maysunis as it went away from him. Loose puck kicked out of the zone. Great play by Ivan Chinch. Tried to get it to Whalen. McGee with it. Lays it off. Josvek with it. Back over to McGee. Back to Ivanchinch. Ivanchinch into the zone. Nice little spin move away from Galante. Tried to move it forward into the slot. Terrain with it now for 43 Oak. He lifts it up and out, trying to play Maysunis on the stretch pass. Maysunis trying to get there, tried to feed Galante on the other side. Maysunis looking for a holding call. Can't find one. Maysunis with it again, trying to get through to the net. Feeds it back to Terrain, and Hapward makes the save.
Another great opportunity in the low slot there. Felix with a great chance, but Hapward again. Got to see another replay. We have seen so many goaltending replays there. What a shot there from Felix, and an even better save there from Hapward. We're still knotted up at 1.
Some big opportunities so far for both these teams. Oak still with it, looking for options, looking to wrap around that Silverstein. Goes back up to the point. Crosses up with his D partner. Back to Silverstein. Silverstein still with it. Looking for options. Down low. Oak dancing around at the goal line. Bouncing puck up to Galante at the point. Galante gets it away from a defender still in the zone. Able to spin it around. Looking across. Firing it for the one-timer, and they didn't get all of it. Whiffed on the shot. As back the other way. XHP on a 3-on-1. Across. That one sticked away by Silverstein. What a defensive play. Odd man rush back the other way. Galante with it across. That one broken up off the skate as Silverstein keeps it in. That puck dumped down to Hapward. Go ahead, Trey.
A fantastic sequence so far for Oak, as now we got a breakaway here.
Terse the other way. Terse through the legs. Chance saved by Takis. What a goal that would have been by Ryan Terse if he finished that.
This is some Trevor Zegras NHL 23 type stuff happening here, ladies and gentlemen.
As
it
Galante
does not get better than this.
Gets yanked down. Play continues. No whistle. Galante fires. That one goes off the stick of Hapward and up into the netting, and Galante is going to get a penalty shot opportunity here as he got yanked down.
And Galante has had 2, maybe 3 penalties against him. He finally gets one. He finally gets an opportunity to take the lead here for Oak.
Galante picks it up. Skates to the right side, stays on the forehand for now. Looking, goes back to the backhand, and he tucks it, giving Oak the 2-1 lead.
Silky Mitts gets the job done, and Oak is back on top, 2-1 off the penalty shot.
Let's get another look at that goal. Galante stayed to the right side, waited out Hapward. Hapward sunk all the way back into his net, allowed Galante to have enough time to go back to the backhand and buried it right under the bar.
Slow and steady wins the race, and that race puts Oak back up in the lead. Face-off controlled here by XHP.
Les into the zone, plays it across. Router fires a shot, and it's saved by Takis. XHP trying to come back and get that goal back quickly. Off the draw, XHP win it. Over to Les. On the other side, fires a shot. Loose, still in front. Big save by Takis on the rebound. I don't think he saw where that puck was, but his pads were there, and he was able to make the save. Terrain, nice toe drag as well to get through.
You don't need to see the puck as long as it stops. You stop the puck. That's all that matters. Now Schelling with a great takeaway there in the neutral zone. And he fires it just over the goaltender. And now a great chance for Schelling back in the low slot, unable to corral it in. It comes back to the neutral zone here for XHP.
That one broken up by Grevy on the back check. Plays it up to Felix now. Felix tries to get into the slot. Dances around, tried to get a shot off. Ivanchinch was there to break it up, though. Grevy to Schelling. Schelling with it to Maysunis. Blast when it goes wide. Was looking for Grevy on the redirect. Schelling goes down. XHP get it back. XHP looking for options. Have Whalen coming in as well. Looking around to Whaling. And that one saved too by Takis. Whalen still on it again, turns around, gets by a few players, fires a shot, rebound loose, pops out to Oak. Maysunis back the other way. Maysunis fires a shot, saved by Hapward off the pads. Still kept in by Schelling, though. Schelling across to Konov, tried to get through by McGee, couldn't do so. Whalen up the other way. Whalen walks in, fires it across, and they score! Grant Josvek with the goal that ties things up at 2 apiece.
Beautiful chance there in front. Josvek from Whalen, as we take a look at the replay. First, a great outlook there as Whalen just crosses it over to Josvek. Easy chance there. Textbook passing chance. And we're back tied at 2.
Whalen and Josvek made no mistakes to bury that one. Maysunis with it fires that one over the bar. Had a lot on it as it just comes out of the zone. Back the other way again. Josvek with it. Josvek to the net on the power move, and Takas able to grab that one with the glove.
Takas tracked Josvek the entire way as he moved through the right circle, able to put a stop to that puck. 7:51 to go here in the middle period, and what a heck of a game it has been so far. We've seen goals, we've seen incredible saves, and we are going to see who is going to end up taking on Lab Elite Hockey Saturday night in the JPL Pro Division Finals here.
It is going to be a very, very good game. Whichever team comes out of this one, like you said, tied at 2 right now. Konolov back the other way. Lofts it forward on a pass. Oak into the zone. Have Konolov streaking to the middle of the net. Power move to the front, and Happer gets that one. Sordillo with it. Back the other way. Has Cool. Streaking to the middle. In front. McGee fires when it goes wide. Maysunis with it. Up to Konolov. Konolov. 2-on-1 if they can hurry. Nullified by the back check. Konolov fires one. And Hapward decides to hold on to it.
Konolov aiming right for the breadbasket, looking for a second red light of the matchup. Got the opening goal there back midway through the first period, but we're now tied at 2. Good chance in front. Unfortunately, not able to get his team back in front.
7:15 left to go in this second period. Shots 35-31 in favor of 43 Oak. McGee with it, plays it up ice. Less burst of speed through the neutral zone, but lost the puck as it's taken back by Oak. Grevy with it, able to keep it away from Sordillo. Crosses with Terrain. Terrain through the neutral zone, 2-on-1 the other way. Terrain has it across. Galante there, sticked away by Hapward.
Galante unable to bring that puck in, and it's going to cost them a go-ahead opportunity. XHP back the other way. Pass too hot to handle for Ratner. It's going to be brought down there by Takas.
Your Router had an absolutely great opportunity there, but just too far for him to handle.
Just a little off the nose. We remain tied at 2. It's been a great contest so far.
Yes, it certainly has. It's been a great game. I hope all of you watching are enjoying it, as we're really enjoying calling it, as Les fires one off the crossbar. What a shot from Les. That was a missile to the crossbar. As Felix tries to put one in on goal, and Hapward has to dive on top of it on the rebound. Opportunities at both ends.
I know Les just wanted a little more mustard on that shot. But man, we have seen so many pucks hit the crossbar in both games tonight. I know Team Chima had 5 pucks go off the crossbar?
Yeah, they had I think 5. They hit every single post at least once.
2 here tonight, 1 apiece for both squads. And it's been an incredible game so far.
McGee with it. Lays it across, uses Router as a screen. Looking to get it back, couldn't do so. XHP with it, walk in, low circle, fire a sharp angle shot, and Takas is holding on to it.
Great shoulder save there from Takas. As XHP trying to get in the lead for the first time in this contest.
Off the draw, XHP win it. Cool to Ivancic. Ivancic fires one, and Takas decides to hold on to that as well through traffic. And we'll get another whistle.
That puck was redirected in front by Silverstein from Oaks. That was almost redirected right into his own net, but Takas able to just bury that puck right in the breadbasket. Cool, look to have another blast. Instead, he'll pass it over. Backhand, or one-timer blast attempt could not go through. Now it's back in possession of Oak.
Felix with it now. Through the zone. Nice little kick move to drive all the way around the net, trying to send it back up to the point. Silverstein there, almost got by, couldn't do so. 2-on-2 back the other way, router on the other side. XHP with it, looking for options, dancing around. They fire one. Takas is going to hold on top of it. XHP now with the lead in the shot department, 38 shots to 35 shots.
XHP has just been knocking on the door, trying to get in this lead. Flip pass all the way over. Hot to handle for Schelling. He'll get it to Galante. They try and play back and forth with it.
What a flip pass that was by Terrain, by the way, up to Schelling. Able to get it all the way up and out across to the other blue line. Oak into the zone now. Oak with it. Turn around to Schelling. He fires and pops the bottle. What a shot from Schelling, and what a pass back across to him. Gives Oak back the lead.
Taking a shot down on one knee. Oak back at the top of the board. Taking a look at this replay right here. A beautiful setup. You go through the zone. You see Oak.
The spin around pass back across to Schelling.
One knee.
What a shot.
Timer. Beautiful, beautiful shot. And 43 Oak is back on top.
XHP with it. McGee in the zone. Plays it across. Trying to get by. They couldn't do so. That one fired and broken up. Josvek tried to get a stick to it as Hapward came out to play. It nearly got tangled up with Schelling as McGee not able to get it out of the zone, or he does. Josvek is there. Plays it across to Whalen. Whalen tried to find McGee. Laid it back to Josvek. Bouncing puck in the slot. He fires a shot. Careens into the high glass behind the net. Josvek still on it. To McGee. Looking around. Goes to Josvek. Low to Whalen, but couldn't get it to him. Josvek still with the puck again. Plays it around himself across the boards. Tried to go to Whalen, but it's still loose in the corner. That puck careens all the way over to the other side. Schelling there. Looking to go across. It's broken up by Les. Les plays it up to Terse. To Whalen now. Whalen with it. Fires it. Gloved. Not held onto, though, by Takas as it's corralled by XHP. Les with it. Under 4 to go in this second period. Into the zone. Sordillo with it. Fires that one off the shoulder of Takas. Terse is there. Tried to corral it. Now Sordillo with it. Sordillo was looking to the point for Ivancic, but it gets deflected out of the zone.
Good offensive zone pressure here from XHP so far. Comes back to Ivanic. And trying to get it to McGee. McGee kept it in the zone, but it's going to be flipped back into XHP's defensive zone. Still down by a goal here with 3:26 remaining in the second period. Les with the puck. Now it's turned over to Konolov. Up to Oak. Oak looking to extend the lead. Short side chance there, but Hapward is able to turn it back. It's back in possession of XHP.
Les with it again. Has Konolov all over him. Plays it up ice. Into the zone. Sordillo with it. Has Terse. And Ivancic with him. Ivancic in the slot. Cool now there. Cool walks and fires. He goes wide.
Another nuclear opportunity for John Cool, as Takas is going to say enough with this and cover the puck and stop play.
As we've got some jawing going on between Terse and Masunis. And jawing at each other a little bit there.
I still can't get over it. Cool's atomic wrist shot and his one-timer even bigger than that. He has got one wicked of a shot. He's already got one red light in this contest, trying to get his team back in, tied with 43 Oak. 2:49 to go, and another chance.
Another one, yeah. Big block by Maisunas, too. What a block by Maisunas, sacrificing the body there to block that shot. Took it right off what looked like the shin pad. That puck played in front, and making the save is Takis on Router.
Another great opportunity for XHP. They are getting all of these low slot chances, but Takis has been there almost every single time to clean up. Big part of the reason that Oak is in the lead right now, Takis has been huge.
Ivan Chinch with it in the zone. Tries to go down to Cool, can't do so. Maisunas is there. Plays it back out the other way. Has Felix with him and Maisunas on the other side. Looking for options. Oak trying to go back to Maisunas right in the slot, but taken away by Cool. Great opportunity there. Konolov fighting for it, able to get it back. Trying to hold on to the puck. Penalty called. Going to be a penalty here on XHP. Maisunas walks and fires. That one gets blocked. Still loose. No touch of the puck yet for XHP. Now finally they're able to get to it. And we'll get another penalty shot opportunity here for Oak.
It's going to be a hooking call here. I believe it was Cool that held on to Konolov there in the near corner.
And it is going to be Konolov to take this penalty shot. We've seen him earlier in the season have one and have a shootout opportunity. He has some nifty hands. Konolov walks in slow. Stays on the forehand. Quickly tried to snap that shot, but whiffed on it.
Shades of Bo Horvat. I'm pretty sure it was Bo Horvat in that one game.
I'm pretty sure that you are correct on that, where he whiffed on that shot.
I was originally thinking of Brad Marchand, but that was back at the red line. Oh, great chance there for Konolov to extend this lead for Oak.
Tried to be a little bit too fancy with that quick opportunity there, as Josvek across to Whalen. Whalen down to Josvek looking for options. Has McGee on the other side, couldn't find him. Josvek turning it around. Tries to find Whalen in front. That one's broken up by Felix. Felix with it. 2-on-1 with Galante. Whalen trying to get back. Felix with it. Fires a shot. Hapwood makes the save. Felix still with it in the corner. Fighting off less as Josvek comes away with it now. Back the other way. XHP with it. McGee to Whalen. Fires that one off the side of the net. Whalen still with it. Tries to go back in front to Josvek. Still there. Puck loose. Scramble in front under Grevy. Still coming to trying away with it is Schelling. Tries to get by a defender. Couldn't do so. Maisunas there tries to get by McGee. He does. Dances by another defender. That's Whalen. Maisunas tries to get there, but McGee with a good back check as Hapward came out to play it. Galante on it now. Looking around. Nice little poke check there from Hapward. What an opportunity there, taken away by Hapward.
Yes.
Grevy still with it in the zone.
Swatting the stick there on Galante. I'm surprised as there's a 2-on-1 here for
Sordillo
XHP.
to Whalen. Save Sordillo there, and a huge
my
save by
God!
Devlin. He gets
How
the
did he
rebound
save that?
as well? My goodness, Andrew Takis.
Takis, how on earth did he save both of those shots? I thought that was a goal for sure. Go back to the 2-on-1.
Sordillo on the rebound, huge pad save, and he gets the rebound. I mean, Sordillo did put it right into his chest, but still, what a save by Andrew Takis. Cool fires another blast. Turst there, tried to go for the redirect shot, but couldn't do it.
Just going back to those saves, and Takis almost made an if you're a goaltender move, as that is going to try and that was Schelling that was trying to go short side there on the XHP goaltender. 3-on-2, back the other way. Cool, right down the middle.
That was Sordillo with the shot, and it went wide. And that will do it for the second period. Let's take a look at that save one more time by Andrew Takis before this period is over. Sordillo gets it back across on the rebound. Huge pad save, and then right into the chest
And you saw right at the beginning of the save, Takis tried to corral the puck into him, let go, and that set up a beautiful chance there for Sardillo. And that is where we got those two incredible saves here. So Takis keeping his team in the lead. 32 minutes down, 16 to go. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be one heck of a third period. It has been one heck of a game already. It's a shame that these periods aren't 20 minutes long. I'm having fun.
Yeah, this has been an awesome game to call so far. 3-2 after 2. And we will have the third period of action. When we come back, we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we will have the third period for you. Welcome back, everybody. You're watching Jersey Pro League Hockey, presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting, here live on YouTube. After 2 periods of play, 43 Oak lead 3-2 over XHockey Products. And we just got word that Takis is not in net. It is actually Daniel Moore who is in net, wearing Takis' jersey. So we've been giving credit to Andrew Takis all this time, while we should have been giving it to Daniel Moore. So we do apologize for that. And a huge save, and they score.
Moore's going to allow a goal. Wasn't sure who that was right in front, but
I think that was
XHP ties
Terse.
it up. It is going to be Terse, as the Nazareth native ties things up once again at 3. Take a look at the replay right here. Scrum right in the far corner, and Terse able to knock it home right in the low slot. XHP finally able to get that low slot able to work. And we're going to re-knot it up.
And like we were saying, got to give credit to Daniel Moore. Even though XHP just tied it for those incredible saves so far this game, has been electric so far for 43 Oak. And we do apologize for that error, as he's wearing Takis' jersey. But regardless of that, a tie game now right to open the third period, 3-3. Will we see overtime here in the playoffs for the JPL?
Overtime hockey is something, but playoff overtime hockey is even better. XHP regains control. Backhanded chance, just sails wide over, high over the bar. It's back in possession of Oak.
That one taken by Felix now. Felix has Konolov with him. Terrain coming in late. Felix with it. Fires. That one saved by Hapward.
Konolov able to stretch back to keep that play on sides, and Felix had him open on the left wing, but elected to shoot it himself, and a great skate save there from Hapward. Able to keep it trapped under his pad. Shots 47-42. Face-off controlled by XHP, and here comes a breakaway.
Josvek with it. Walks and fires, and Moore makes the save with the pads.
Josvek with a great opportunity there.
Josvek still able to keep the puck down to Cool. Konolov there, Cool as well, able to get it. Tried to go to Josvek as it comes out of the zone. Less to corral it. Less across to Whalen now. Whalen walks in, tries to get a shot off, fires one, rings it off the post. Puck comes out of the zone now. Les chips it to Cool. Cool back to Les. Les with it, walks across the blue line. Tries to dance away from Terrain. Has to pull up, tries to go to Josvek, but it's taken away. Konolov with it. Konolov into the zone. Has Maysunas on the other side. Tries to dance by Cool. He does on the backhand. Gets the shot off. Hapward redirects it wide. Konolov still with it. Kept in by Grevy. Grevy walks in. Down Sunis gets the tip in. Hapward makes the save.
Grevy trying to do a saucer pass tip in, and that caught Hapward off guard, but nonetheless, he's able to take that puck in and stop play here. With 13:23 to go in the third period, still knotted up at 3. Like we've been saying this all night long, great goaltending on both ends of the ice.
Puck played across or not as it's knocked up in the air by Terse. Great little through the legs passes back the other way. Sordillo and Ivancic. Sordillo with it across Ivancic here. They play it back to Sordillo, but it goes wide.
Oh, he had a Timo Meyer level open net miss. Back on the other end, Schilling with a great opportunity. And now we're going to have a penalty as it was an odd man rush for XHP. It's going to be a tripping call.
I'm not sure who this was on. I think it might have been either Ivancic or Terse who tripped an Oak player. I'm not sure who's going to take the penalty shot here. Looks like it's either going to be Grevy or Galante, maybe?
It's going to be
Grevy who's going to take it. Grevy to the right side. The captain walks in, stays in the middle, fires, and it's saved by Hapward. Tried to go 5-hole, shut it down.
Crucial save there from Hapward on the 43 Oak captain of Grevy. And that was again, crucial save there, but sloppy penalty to take, sloppy chance to give 43 Oak the lead. Fortunately, XHP's netminder comes up big once again. And a big hit there right off the face-off.
A big collision there between a few players as XHP get into the zone with speed. Try to dance through the defense, but it's broken up. Oak back the other way through the neutral zone. Getting by McGee only momentarily. Silverstein able to take it back. Feeds it across right in front. Oak fire. That one goes wide and high. Careens all the way out of the zone. Router's there. Router with it. Pulls up waiting for some help. Backward skating to the hash marks. Lays it off for Les. Les with it. Tried to go back to Router. Taken away by Silverstein. Silverstein tried for the toe drag around Les. Couldn't do so. Les dances by defender. Gets through. Gets by Galante. Les walks in. Tries to feed it through the 5-hole, and it's covered up by Moore.
Oh, and he had a winger right to his right side. I don't know if he saw him too late, but he had a wide open chance to get that past Moore. XHP will start back in their own zone. They'll get up on their horse. It comes over to Josvik. He'll take it to the behind Moore. Be pinned by a defenseman. He's able to get through. He'll dump it off to Whelan. Whelan skating behind the net. He'll get it up, and it just trickles wide there. A shot attempt from Hunter McGee.
Oak back the other way now. They try and spin around through the zone, broken up by Whelan. Whelan picks it up in the neutral zone, has Josvik with him. Whelan slows it down a little bit, looking for some options. Feeds it across, was looking for Josvik on the other side, but couldn't get it to him. Oak in the neutral zone now. They lay it off to Schelling. Schelling tries to feed it back in front, and Hapward makes the save. Whelan again with it. Tries to go by with a burst of speed. Felix and Terrain back. Whelan fires a blast, but it goes up and into the netting.
Yeah, there was a defensive miscommunication there between Totrin and Felix. They were running into one another, and Whelan trying to take advantage. Got on a partial breakaway, but then just unleashed his cannon about 10 feet over the bar. And we remain tied at 3.
Terse wins the draw to Cool on the far point. Cool with it across the Terse, gets his stick lifted by Felix. Good defense there from him. Still in the zone though as Terse plays it lower. Terrain goes down to get it. Terrain up to Felix. Schelling is there as well. Has Konolov on the other side. Tries to find him too far for the pass, but he's able to get there and wrap it down low. Schelling is there, trying to go by Ivancic, back up to the point to Felix. Felix sends that one in on goal, and Hapward is going to hold on to that with 10:37 left to go in the third. Still tied at 3 apiece. Shots 50-45 in favor of XHP.
Yeah, and this game is coming down to the wire. It is much closer than we anticipated. Much lower goal amount than we anticipated. But nonetheless, it has been an absolute fun game to watch, and Schelling's shot goes off the left post, and it'll come back to XHP. Cerdillo over. That shot is going to be fanned as a great block there by Felix. Schelling back the other way.
No icing as Schelling beats out the icing. Konolov and Vern tried for the saucer pass. He gets his stick lifted. Maysunis tried for the spin around, but it's taken away by Terse. 2-on-1 the other way. Now 3-on-1 as Router hops on. Terse with it across to McGee. McGee looks to Terse and he scores! XHP get their first lead of the game.
Tic-tac-toe puts XHP home 4-3 as Terse with a beautiful shot there. Take a look at the replay. Terse was the one who started this play. He gets it over to his teammate and is able to knock it home.
Yeah, and McGee able to find him as well. Great opportunity for XHP, and they bury it quickly. Finally getting their first lead of the game here in the third period. Their 51st shot of the night. Router with it. Nearly lost it in the neutral zone, or he did, but luckily his teammates get it back. Nice little move at center ice by XHP. Les with it now. Into the zone. Tried to feed it back in front to Router. Puck moved around. Galante is there to collect it for Oak. Galante to Maysunis. Maysunis walks in, looking around, trying to find some options. Wrapped it around right in front into the slot. Grevy was there, but couldn't finish it. XHP on it again. Turning that puck around through their own zone, and we're going to get a penalty here as it looks like Grevy might have got caught in the face by a stick. Looks like it might have been from Les as Grevy holding his face. Might have got hit under the visor there.
Looks no worse for wear. We'll see if he'll take this penalty shot, but again, another sloppy play there from XHP, taking another penalty. Grevy looks like he will be the one to take this penalty shot.
So Grevy will take this to the right side again. Grevy stays with it, goes to the backhand, but is poke checked by Hapward.
Hapward, another great save there on another crucial penalty shot. Taking a look at the replay, Grevy come in a little bit slow, trying to use the silky mitts to his advantage once again. Speeds up just a little bit, but Hapward with the crucial poke check, able to keep his team back in the lead, 4-3, as Maysunis with a shot off of Hapward's mask.
What a
comes back
blast.
to Whelan.
Whelan with it into the zone, tries to go by Maysunis, couldn't do so. Maysunis with it, plays it up ice. Looking for options, Oak into the zone. Looking around, they try to play it back to the point. It goes off the skate of a defenseman. Cool takes it back. Gets it over to Whelan. Whelan makes a nice little move with Josek. Josek with it. Nice little toe drag, able to get the shot off late. And Moore makes the save. Puck loose in the crease, and it's cleared away, and we're going to get a whistle.
Another penalty there.
Looks like it's going to be a trip this time. I think this time it might be on 43 Oak. I'm not sure.
And it is going to be, they're calling the penalty on, not sure they're calling the penalty on, but it is going to be.
Josvek taking the shot here. Josvek with it. Goes right down the middle. Onto the forehand, and it goes wide. It just got the outside of the net, even though Moore read it really well.
Moore with another great stop, as we've been seeing a lot of penalty shot saves here tonight.
Looking at this one again. Josvek with it, just put it wide. Couldn't bury it. Sorry to cut you off there, Trey. Terse wins the draw. Careens all the way out of the zone. Sordillo with it down low. Opts to take it himself. Through the neutral zone. Off the boards, able to keep it. Tries to go by Maysunis. He goes down, and we get a call. Another penalty on 43 Oak as Maysunis took him down.
Maysunis arguing the call with the referee, and that, to me, just looked like a general hockey play. Just a physical play right there. Nothing really much about that, but XHP with another opportunity to extend their lead, and with how close this game has been, if they score here, this might be it for Oak.
Sordillo with it, picks it up. Opts to stay right down the gut again. Sordillo with it, fires, he scores! Pops the bottle up, gives XHP a 5-3 lead as Maysunis slammed the bench with his stick, not happy with that call. We'll get another look at the Sordillo goal. Sordillo walked right down the gut again and fired it top left corner.
Pop that bottle straight in the air. And now XHP with a 2-goal lead with just a couple of clicks under. 8 minutes remaining. Shot just goes wide from the blue line.
Puck with 43 Oak at the point. Nice little shimmy move to get by Sordillo, but he's able to get back with some good defense. Sordillo with it again. Tried to play it back to Terse, but Galante taking it away. Terse on it again. Terse fires a shot. That one saved as Maysunis goes careening into the wall. Silverstein with it again. Silverstein tried to lay it for Galante. Silverstein back on it. Looking to go by a defender. Bouncing puck knocked away from Hapward. Silverstein again fires it across. Galante with it at the point. Galante looking for options. Goes down to Maysunis. Maysunis with it. McGee wraps it around but can't get it out. Galante again. Maysunis with it. Tried to go back up to Galante, but it's taken out by Router. XHP with it. Over to Router. Router walks in, puts it wide. That one on the rebound goes off the side of the net. Terrain with it now.
2 great opportunities there for XHP. Back the other way. Torian to Konolov. Konolov skates with it. Try to look for Schelling, but the pass just wide of him. They'll come back. Felix trying to get it. Now it comes over to Torian. Now a breakaway opportunity for XHP. Felix trying to come back out of his zone. Still loose. And now it's in the net.
Moore nearly got a piece of that. He was scrambling all over the place. But XHP are able to finish it and make it a 3-goal lead.
And now this is where desperation is going to come back to bite Oak in the butt. You go back there, just nobody wanting to take that goal. Just everybody just trying to confuse Moore and trying to just get the puck in the net. But now a 3-goal lead for XHP. 3 unanswered, or 4 unanswered rather.
Ivan Chinch with it. Tried to play it out, couldn't do so. Schelling with it. Played out yet again by Josvek, but Terrain fighting for it right in front of us. Taken away by Josvek. Fired across to Whalen. Whalen walks in all alone on the breakaway. On the rebound, he scores and pops the bottle. 5 unanswered from XHP.
Beautiful rebound chance there. Perfectly placed rebound, number 1. And then flawless execution. Take a look at Whelan. Goes off the right pad and then pops a bottle with an absolute wicked wrister. 7-3 with 5:56 to go. And 43 Oaks time is running out fast.
And also on that play, didn't get really noticed by either of us, but a pass from Josvek over to Whalen was fantastic from Josvek, getting him in front with the through pass to get him on the breakaway opportunity as Whalen's going to hold it at the boards there. Still with it, taken away by Felix, moved it up ice. Back the other way, Schelling with it, one-on-one with Cool. Schelling pulls up waiting for help. Schelling lays it off, looking in front, they send that one wide. Puck careens all the way out of the zone. Schelling with it now. Tries to get by Sordillo. Has to pull up at the blue line, looking to reset. That one delayed offside as Felix has to pull up. Cool with it. Goes down to McGee. Under 5 minutes left to go here in the third. Cool with it. Up to Terse. Terse across was looking for Sordillo, but it was played away. Schelling with it. Has Konolov. Konolov and Schelling. They lay it off. Schelling with it. Walks into the middle. Tries to go back over to the forehand again. That one sticked away by Cool. Good defensive play there by Cool to knock it away from the slot. Nice little spinorama stop move there by the defense. That one shot on, saved by Hapward with the pads. Maysunis there. Looking for options. Tried to go for the Michigan there, but it fell off his blade. Maysunis at the point. Fires that one in. Loose puck in front, and Hapward jumps on top of it with Konolov right on the doorstep.
Hapward able to track that puck through traffic. 43 Oaks not done yet, but they need to get a goal here soon. With 4:07 remaining in this one, down by 4. They might need a miracle in order to advance to the finals, but XHP just trying to run out the clock, maybe even get one more insurance goal.
I think one more would do it and really put this thing to bed. As Oak are trying to come back here. That one across to Maysunis, not able to handle the pass. Les was right on top of him. Grevy right in front. Hapward makes the initial save. That puck's still loose at the side of the net. No whistle, we continue. Les with it, plays it up by XHP. Maysunis now. Broken up pass by him. Back the other way, XHP trying to drive to the net mouth, looking for Router. That went in front, poked away. Bouncing puck. Router comes away with it, able to keep it away. Sends it over to McGee on the other side. Fires in front, and they score. That one tipped right in front. Perfect little seam pass from McGee. And XHP make it 8-3 with 3:26 left to go here in the third.
Take a look at the replay here. Just a defensive zone turnover for 43 Oak. Gets it over, and just like you said, beautiful seam pass to the forward. And now it looks like 43 Oak might be out of this one. And right now it looks like we've got our 2 finalist matchups here. 3:10 away from deciding who's going to face Lab Elite Hockey in the finals, and it looks like it's going to be the number 2 ranked XHP.
And XHP last year, great poke check there from Les to try and get that thing out. Couldn't do so as Hapward makes the save. But last year, XHP were the JPL champions as they score. Silverstein with the tip. Gets one back. Makes it 8-4.
Still down to 4 goals. 2:48 to go. It's still possible. Like you said, we've seen crazier things happen in the JPL this season. But 43 Oak, they're not out of it quite yet.
And what a deflection from Silverstein there. Put it right under the bar past Hapward. And like you said, still 2:40 left. We'll have to see what happens if Oak can get one more here. We'll have to see if they decide to pull the goalie. But that puck tried to go back the other way as Grevy's able to corral it. Grevy to Silverstein. Getting by a defender. Into the zone is Oak. McGee there. Silverstein able to keep it. Silverstein walks and goes out off the mask of Hapward as that one's played over to Josvek. He plays it up and off the boards. Cool with it now. Cool with it. Walks in. Power move. Tried to go to the front of the net. That one corralled by Moore, and we'll get a whistle with just over 2 minutes left to go here in this third period.
Another great chance in front for XHP, trying to bring back that 5-goal advantage. But like you said, 2 to go here, popsicle sticks in the air, XHP just trying to run out the clock. Oak trying to do everything they can to get back into this game and potentially tie it up.
Maysunis had it, lost it, taken away by Whalen. Played into the neutral zone. Maysunis gets it back. Schelling able to get back on side. Looking for options. Not really able to find any as it's taken away by McGee. Schelling able to get it back, though. Schelling has Galante in the middle. Schelling fires. It gets saved by Hapward. Now taken by Cool. Cool up to Whalen. Plays it up to Josvek. Up to Whalen. Whalen has Josvek on the other side. Whalen walks and feeds Josvek. Looking to go back to Whalen, but couldn't pot it home. Back to McGee at the point. Just trying to kill some time here. Plays it down. Terrain corrals it for Oak. Looking for the stretch pass up to Maysunis. Hapward is going to come out and play it. Smart choice by him. Tried to go to Ivan Chinch. Hapward quickly has to get back in the net as a good poke check there from Ivan Chinch as well. Schelling with it, fires one in, loose in the crease. Galante there, and they score. 58 seconds left to go in the third. And 43 Oak make it 8-5. Looking at this one here, Galante fired the first shot. Maysunas was there, and getting back around to it was Galante again on the rebound. As Moore's going to come out of his net for the extra attacker here. Maysunas with it. Galante to Maysunas. Drives right in and he scores!
Lord.
Just 10 seconds later, not even 8 seconds later, they get another one. Make it 8-6. Down by 2 with 50 seconds to go. Extra attacker on.
That was Whelan who was taking the face-off. Just, I don't know if his controller died or what, but he just did not even attempt to take it. And then that move just puts Oak right up. And now Oak back into this one. 48 seconds and counting to go. They pull the attacker once again. Terse with it.
Trying to get through. Gets by Konolov. Terse with it. Misses the net. 37 seconds left to go. Maysunas up ice to Konolov. Konolov with it to Galante. And we're going to get a penalty here. I'm not sure who it's going to be on. It might be on Terse.
I think it might be on
It's either on,
Maysunas.
it's on one of the two of them. They were going at it for the whole game. And it looks like it is going to be on Maysunas, as Terse is going to get an opportunity here.
Maysunas has been furious this entire game. You saw him approaching the XHP bench. But now Terse is going to get the face-off opportunity, or the
penalty shot
opportunity.
Terse drives in, stays in the middle, fires, and it's scored. It just trickles past Moore. Unable to hold on to it, and that will be the dagger, most likely, by Terse. Makes it 9-6.
On the initial glance, it looked like Terse maybe got saved there by Moore, but was able to sneak it 5-hole. 26 seconds to go. XHP looking for another insurance goal. Great move there between the legs and trying to hit it like a baseball bat again. Unfortunately, they're not able to make it work. Working behind the net.
Schelling back the other way now. Schelling with an opportunity. He pulls up waiting for help. Schelling looking, feeds it in front of Galante. Back to Schelling. Can't handle it. And that will do it, as 43 Oak will run out of time. And XHockey Products will return to the JPL Finals.
What a game. What a comeback. XHP, the first two periods, down at the end of them. And finally in the third period, they come up big. What a game. What a finish. And what a finals we're going to have on Saturday afternoon.
XHP, the number 2 team, will take on the number 1 seeded Lab Elite Hockey. A very, very good game awaits us at 3 p.m. on Saturday between those two. A very, very strong game here tonight, and we've got 2 more games tomorrow before we even get to that game. In fact, actually 3 games before we get to see the matchup between XHockey Products and Lab Elite Hockey, as we've got the 2 club division semifinal games tomorrow and the club final on Saturday morning to round out all of our club division action before we get to the final of the pro division. But either way, that's going to wrap it up for us here tonight. Saturday, XHockey Products, the number 2 team, takes on Lab Elite Hockey, the number 1, at 3 o'clock. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for our club division coverage, and then on Saturday for both of our finals for the JPL. That's going to wrap it up. My name's Carlo Pascal. He's Trey Wright. Have a good night, everybody.